Hello and welcome to my review of Vivienne Westwood's Boudoir perfume or fragrance. This review is by request. A YouTube user called Ray Archangel has requested it, so I'm happily obliging. This one's for you. But I'd also like to, I guess, dedicate this one to my friend Chris, who wears this fragrance a lot, and I kind of associate him with it slightly. It reminds me of him. He loves it, so Christopher, this one's for you also. So, okay, about this perfume, it's a chypre floral, or if you say it properly in French, it's chypre, but I'm not very good at French. It was Vivienne Westwood's first perfume, and it came out in 1998. It was created to kind of be, from what I've read, a head turner, something to make men fall at your feet. And I think she's done an amazing job. She's hit the nail on the head with that. So, I will tell you a little bit about what a chypre perfume is. They all follow a theme with regards to what's in it, and that kind of consists of a certain accord within the perfume, and that usually means that it's got a citrusy top, a heart that is based on labdanum, which is a resin, and then a kind of musky, mossy base. They're kind of usually very rich smelling perfumes, and this one is no exception to that rule. So that's what a chypre is. I'll tell you what's in the perfume. So the top notes, you've got aldehydes, bergamot, hyacinth, marigold and orange blossom. The heart notes are rose, jasmine, orris root, carnation, coriander, narcissus and cardamom. And then the base is tobacco blossom, vanilla, sorry I'm always itchy nose, I'm always spraying, cinnamon, patchouli and sandalwood. So I'll just quickly say something about aldehydes, because aldehydes in perfumery, I always read such conflicting things, so I'm not going to go on about it. But from what I gather, aldehydes in perfume is a kind of made up accord of synthetic materials which I guess are supposed to enhance a perfume and make it richer, but what they actually smell like, I've read a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to go into that because I'll probably make a mistake, and there's a lot of talk about it, so, and I don't know, so I'm not going to bother. So yeah, here's the box of it. So mine's the 50ml size bottle. I think it's actually getting a little bit harder to find now, so get it while you can. It looks like this. It's not shiny in any way, it's literally kind of like raw cardboard, dusky pink colour with panels on it that are kind of darker pink, almost like, I guess, maroony. It's got Vivienne Westwood on the front in gold, Boudoir, and it's actually got a little picture of, you know, the guy from The Lion, Witch and the Wardrobe, the half goat, half man, Mr. Tumnus. It's got a picture of one of those, and I'm really not sure why it's got him on there. I'm going to ask my friend Christopher about that when I see him next, because I don't know why, if that's something, a symbol of hers that she uses, I don't know. But it's an eau de parfum as well. I don't think, it doesn't come in eau de toilette. And to date she has 9 perfumes out. So, but this was her first in 1998. On the top of it, it's got her symbol on a sticker, kind of like her logo, I guess. And it did actually come in a really nice kind of tissue with a sticker on it that you peel off, but obviously I threw that away. So it came wrapped really nicely, it's really lovely. I've also got the cream of it as well, which just really enhances it. So I'll show you the bottle. The inside lid has got her little symbol as well. The bottle's quite extravagant. I think it wouldn't be Vivienne Westwood if it wasn't. Well, I should say the lid is quite extravagant. So here is the bottle. It's very thick glass at the bottom. The perfume kind of sits inside a real thick rim. It's just got a sticker on the front, which isn't even scented, which makes me laugh. It is the real deal. It is an authentic perfume, but I'm not sure if they kind of off-scented the sticker on purpose. But it says Vivienne Westwood Boudoir with her little this thing, whatever this is, and the lid is kind of like a spaceship. I think it's what she uses as her symbol, but it's kind of, it looks like a little miniature UFO with a little cross on the top. The lid's actually more extravagant than the bottle. The bottle's just kind of rounded, cubed. And the liquid inside, I want to quickly say about that, it's I've seen different ones. I've seen ones that are kind of dark brown, but I've also, mine was light pink when I first got it, and it's starting to change colour. Now this doesn't mean that it's going off, because I've read a lot about this as well, and this one does change colour. I think it's due to the type of vanilla that's in it. Over time it just becomes darker in colour, but the smell doesn't change in any way. Obviously it will spoil eventually if you leave it for 25 years in the light, but yeah, I think certain types of musks and vanilla do eventually change colour. So it was quite light pink, but it is turning, if you can see, to be, it's going darker. So that's the bottom. It's shaped like that from the bottom. Oh, almost dropped it then. There you go, and that's the top. So yeah, I've got it on this hand, but I'll spray it on this hand. This one is a toughie. I've got quite a lot to say about it. It has a lot of talk surrounding it because it is something really different. And yeah, what I'll say is, first of all, is naming it Boudoir is, she's hit the nail right on the head. It is something very, it's very sexual and very alluring, and it kind of follows you around. I think when she made it to make men's heads turn, I think, you know, she's kind of got it. She's got it with that. It's, what I can mainly smell is when you first spray it, it has a light spiciness to it, and the reason for that is because there are spices in it. Carnation, for the most part, is a spicy flower, so that's the main part of it. But it's also got coriander and cinnamon in it, but it's not spicy as you would think. It's more floral than it is spicy, but it's not floral as in spring-like and fresh. This is a kind of night-timey, dressing up and going out floral. It's very sexy. This isn't spring-like in any way. And what I'll say about the way that it feels overall, it feels to me like all of the notes in it and the flowers are kind of surrounded by a kind of dirty honey. It feels like it's a honeyed perfume, a dirty kind of carnal body honey, very sexual. It's not in it, and what I think that is the marigold. Marigold is a very kind of sticky, resinous smelling flower anyway, and I think that plays a massive part in this. It's just really, really unusual. I love it. It's a toughie to describe because it is so different. But yeah, it's absolutely fantastic. It's got a huge rose note to it, so it feels very classic, but modern at the same time. It does have that kind of boudoir feel, very French, kind of glamorous, but extremely, extremely sexy. I do find it really, really tough. What I'll say is that it's got vanilla in the bottom, in the base notes, and that keeps this on a level. It's dry on this hand. It's been drying for about 45 minutes, and when it rounds out, it's like a floral honeyed vanilla with a jolt of sexiness and just alluring, I don't know, just sexual energy. That's just where my mind takes me. But the vanilla in this kind of, when it's here, when you smell it in the air, the vanilla in it kind of keeps it smoother. It does have a smoothness and a sweetness to it, but it's not a sweet perfume, but it has a tinge of sweetness from the vanilla. But it's mainly this kind of sexual rose flowery perfume. It's really, really hard to describe, and I've been just trying to think of what I'm going to say. I always write kind of flashcard words down that come to my head when I smell it, and what I wrote down for this one was honey-like, dirty, sexual, carnal, and it's womanly, not girly. It's very, very womanly. It smells like a part of your body, like you've been wearing it. When you spray it, it feels like you've been wearing it all day already, like it's already melded with your own body chemistry. And I'm sure it pretty much does the job for a lot of women, where it makes you kind of desired, because it's really nice. Nice is such a generic word to say, but sometimes you run out of words when you do things like this. You have to try and just think of what you want to say. But yeah, the difference from this to this to this is wet, this is dry, is the carnation and spices are a little bit more apparent here, but here they've blended in, and it really smells floral, smooth, and honeyish. That's it really, that's all I can say. Hope that makes sense. The lasting power, which I will mention, is incredible. This one stays with you for a really long time, so you don't need a lot of it. And yeah, that's it. It's definitely an occasion perfume. I wouldn't say it's an everyday thing. But yeah, that's it. That's Boudoir by Vivienne Westwood. Go out and smell it, because it is one to smell. It's something different if you like your kind of nighttime fragrances. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you guys soon.